Hello everyone, Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. In today's episode, I'll be sharing with you what I consider to be the 5 best face masks for 2021. These are my personal picks based on my experience and my personal research. It might be different for everyone, but these are my favorite face masks. And secondly, hindi po to sponsored ng Copper Mask, and nor will I say that they are part of my top 5 face masks for 2021. But anyway, if that excites you, keep on watching. Tara, let's go. Before we get started, can I just say this is a really nice looking watch from Seiko. So this is the Seiko Sumo Paddy watch. I have a review on this on my watch channel. If you guys are into watches, check it out. I'll link my review to this particular piece in my watch channel down below. Okay, so number one of my favorite face masks, and I'm pretty consistent with this one because I always mentioned it in my previous reviews, is the Under Armour face mask. So I actually have several of them, different colors. This one is the black version, which is my usual go-to. I have a gray version over here as well, and I even have some sort of like lavender pink colorway. And this is also the favorite face mask of my wife. So if you guys want one, I will link down below where you can buy this on either Lazada or Zalora. But anyway, before we even get to where you can buy it, just a few things why I love the face mask. Number one, the fit is just superb. It is super comfortable, it feels great, and they even use their some sort of like ISO chill technology for the interior layer to be able to keep like your mouth area cooler. So it's a great use of technology, it's great design, the ear loops are fantastic, it doesn't feel uncomfortable at all, even wearing it long times. The issue only with this one is finding the right size, because this one comes in multiple sizes from XXS to XS to S to medium to large to extra large to XXL. Personally, I use anywhere from large to extra large. My wife thought she could do medium, but apparently she prefers extra small. So yeah, you just have to make sure that you get the right fit for the face mask. They are also pricey, 1,300 plus. But man, you can reuse them, they're rewashable, and if you'll just use the mask to like walk outside, like outdoor, I think they're really great. Kunyari, you're going to go for like a run or for like exercise, or if you just want to walk around, this I think is one of the best masks that you can get. Please do take note that this is not considered, or they do not claim, Under Armour does not claim that this is medical grade. So what I would recommend is if you'll just use it, to get like a few steps in or walk out or in not so crowded areas, you can use this one. If you use it with a face shield, obviously much better. If you want to be ultimately protected, then use this with a surgical mask inside. And speaking of surgical mask, that is one obviously of the best masks, if not the best mask that you guys can buy in terms of value, in terms of practicality, and in terms of function. Doctors recommend it, one of the very best. You can probably go to an N95 if you can find one, but I think they try to reserve that to medical professionals as much as possible. So yeah, surgical masks do the job really well. You don't really need to buy all the expensive ones, especially the other masks that I'll show you. If you guys can just make sure that you always have one and you wear it properly, that is like the ultimate best mask that you can wear. But these other masks are just options, okay? They are alternatives, but the most practical and really the best is really just the surgical face mask, just to put it out there and to be very clear. Now, my second favorite face mask, and this is something that also came out in previous vlogs, is the Banale Design Active Face Mask. So this is the one that I have a collaboration with. This is the Project 721 version of it. I link down below to where you guys can buy this. It's light on the face, it's comfortable to wear. That's the reason why I went out and I tried to get a collaboration with them. Good thing that we managed to pull it off. The only issue is that if you wear it so many times and you wash it multiple times and you use a dryer for it, the ear loops start to fray. So just so you guys know, you have to make sure that they're not forever, they're not immortal. So just so you know what are the limitations of this one. They're comfortable, they're great, but same principles apply to what I said about the Under Armour face mask. If you use it with a face shield, better. If you want to double up for maximum protection, you can also do that one. But if you're just going to get like, go outdoors and stuff, I think it really works. Now, there are a lot of face masks that have built-in air purifiers or filters or ventilation like holes and stuff like that. You do know that there are issues with the air still escaping, but if you do prefer something like that, one of my favorite ones is this one. So this is from a company called Atmo Blue. It is easily the most comfortable version of this mask that I've ever worn. And they are developing an app so that you can control it and see the air quality around you in the future. Yes, air quality, because these two things at the front that look like Darth Vader are actually built-in air purifiers. So they make sure that the air that you breathe is clean, is pure, and it actually keeps you safe from allergens, pollens, and apart from other harmful elements that you would usually inhale, especially if you're outdoor. And it's also quite comfortable. I've tried a lot of these. I mean, I really have, from different price points to different variations, and from all the face masks that have air purifiers built in, this is really the best for me. So if you guys want one, I'll link down below to their Instagram account. Just hit them up and see if you can get like a unit. Down to our last two. This one, for me, is one of the most effective, one of the most practical, but one of the hardest to get. This is the Black Mask Project face mask. It was designed by medical professionals. A good dentist friend of mine was actually the one who worked on it. It's triple ply. It makes sure that it protects you. It doesn't let air out, and it really has a nice, comfortable fit. And it comes in different sizes as well, so you can match it to the size of your face. The only issue is they are hand making this in the Philippines. It is, done by a certain number of people, so they can only make a certain number of masks on a weekly basis. So if you are lucky, now you can buy one. It is rather affordable. I think it's like 200 pesos. It's reusable and stuff like that. Then you might want to get it. But it is really hard to get. As in, man, I'm just happy I have three, but they are incredibly difficult to procure. So that's like number 4, the Black Mask Project. Now, another face mask that I'm loving also is this one. It's a new one. It's called the Aura Nano Mask. So this one has a built-in filter, built in San Francisco, designed by Viex Technologies, and has 3 disposable filters. But unlike, for example, I know you heard of disposable filters, you're probably thinking of it probably looks like a copper mask. No, it doesn't. It's your traditional 3-ply mask with a filter inside. But it is well designed to the point that it is super comfortable to wear. The ear loops are nice. They're adjustable. They look pretty cool too. So this one, I don't know if it's available in the Philippines though. They just sent me like one mask. That's why it kind of sucks, because once I use this one up or finish all the filters, I'm out of Aura Nano masks. But this is a really nice mask. It's a great alternative to the Project Black Mask that I just showed you earlier. Really cool looking, facial wear. Now, there is another mask that I recently ordered, which is like the RAR Kitty Mask. It hasn't arrived yet, but I'm super keen on testing that one and trying it out. And once I do, I'll let you guys know if it's good or not. Diba? Now, there are masks that you're probably thinking, Carlo, why aren't they on the list? Because they're getting so much hype. So I'll take this opportunity to talk about 3 masks that you would think should be on this list. The first one is the Uniqlo Airism face mask. I did a review on that. It's up. I link it somewhere here. It is a nice mask. It is a reusable mask. The problem with it is that when you start talking, the inner flap starts to, get sucked in your mouth. And that one for me was a deal breaker. So X. Second mask, you're probably thinking, Carlo, why aren't you including the Adidas face mask? Well, for the simple reason that they don't fit my face. And number 2, again, it's the same experience. The inner flap just getting sucked in your mouth and covering when you're trying to talk. X again for me. And the third mask that you're probably thinking of is the copper mask. Well, there are a lot of people who have opinions about the copper mask. Some people feel that it works. Some people feel that it doesn't. I just so happen to err on the side of caution. If doctors say that it probably won't work, I will believe the doctors. So I will rather prefer to wear masks these days that don't have holes. Now, please do take note. I did create a video several months ago saying that the copper mask was super comfortable and that I wore it often. Again, I did a follow-up video on that several days later when I found out that the hole was actually an issue. So My personal stance is I would rather believe what the doctors say, what they recommend, and I will always err on the side of caution, especially since when I go home, I would rather not have the virus and spread it to my loved ones, diba? So what about you guys? What are your favorite face masks? Let me know in the comment section down below. Would love to hear from every single one of you. And with that said, this is Carlo. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the content. Like what I mentioned in my previous video, we are slowing down. I'm doing more like 3 to 4 times a week versus the daily videos. I hope that's okay with all of you, and I hope you still support the channel. But yeah, that's it for now. Peace, God bless, what's up, boom.